Hey everybody, it's Cindy with Runs with Scissors and Crafts, and I'm coming live tonight. I want to spend the night and make the star cutouts. We have Memorial Day right around the corner, and in a blink of an eye after that we'll have the 4th of July. And do you have your decor ready? If you don't, this is the answer for you. We're going to use the 3-star cutouts. This is exactly how they come. They are in stock. I will post the links. I didn't do it ahead of time, just in case I lose the page. I've been doing it afterwards. I will post the link with the stars and the transfer that goes with it. It's called the Star Cutout Patterns. So there are a couple of different choices you can choose from, and we're going to use these today. I do, if you're local to me, I have a class later this week on Thursday at Chef Paulino's, and we're going to be doing this. Right now I have 10 spots. So I know I have people interested, but I actually haven't had anybody sign up, and Facebook's been wonky with that too. So if you're interested and you're near me, just message me and we'll get you registered and get you counted. But these are just oh so cute, and I can't wait to make them this evening. So I see eyeballs popping in. Hi Terry and Loretta and Tina and Lori and Lisa. How's everybody? And Nancy, they're always popping in. There's Carol. The gang is all here. All right, I'm going to try to get you guys up on there you are. Okay, perfect. So I can see what I'm doing. And move forward. Let me go ahead and make sure this isn't going to fall. I don't want to drop my iPad tonight. I'm going to go ahead and cut this apart. I'll talk to you about which stars, well, we're going to do all 3 stars, but which of the patterns I'm going to choose from this evening. And this is my first go around with these stars, so I'm super excited too. I'm super excited. Let's spin you down. Hi Nancy. How is everybody? Everybody having a good day? I'm going to try to get this done. Aim down. There we go. Let's see. It seems like it's still really pointing towards my belly, which is just not needed. There we go. That better? All right, so these come on, this is exactly how they come. They come on a piece of cardboard, and the 3 stars are in a pack. And it just keeps them in good condition in transit. So I'm just going to cut this open. I've seen a lot of ideas with the cardboard, so save it for now. You can always come back and get rid of it later, but I've seen some cute things. So I have some good ideas that went with it. All right, so the stars come in 3 sizes. They come large, medium, and small. They are between, the largest is 9 inches, and the smallest is 5 inches, so the medium must be 7 inches, and they're very nicely done. I actually have seen one of my friends made a tiered tray with them, with just a simple kit from Amazon, which is a really good idea. But I really like I have a mantle, and I always change out the decor on my mantle, so that's what my plan is for these beauties. I'm going to put them on the mantle. All right, so here is the big sheet. So it's a size E transfer. We're definitely going to use this one. Actually, I have my phone plugged in. I'm going to unplug my phone. It's got juice, but my cord's in the way today. My cord is in the way. You know I need a bigger surface here. A bigger table to work from. So I'm going to cut out this guy. We're going to do him on the large surface. And I'm going to paint the surface, the front of the surface, I'm going to paint in red. I keep going back and forth. I have red and blue here. But I'm going to paint it, I think, in red. And then we're going to chalk this in white. So that's my game plan for the big one. The small one, I want to do the stars. I'm going to chalk it in blue, and it'll leave the stars white because the surface is already white. And then the last one, I'm torn between, for the middle one, I have this one with all these words, And I have this, but I already have one red and one blue. So I think I'm gonna do this so it's predominantly white background with some red and blue words. And I think that's how we're gonna play that. I'm gonna do that one last. So, but it has these lovely stars and stripes forever, which was my little catchphrase tonight. Freedom, we got freedom. Look at the other little ones. USA, established 1776. So lots of good 4th of July, you know, words. These are perfect for the 5x5 frames. And actually that'll probably be our project later this week. So a 5x5 frame, that stars and stripes forever will fit perfectly in there. And then we'll have the 3 stars and a little 5x5 frame to put it together. So I'm going to move this out of the way just for now. Get those out of my hair. All right, so to paint the surface, now you can use chalk paste, but what happens with chalk paste and why I tend to use acrylic if I'm using a base coat is that the chalk paste reactivates when I do another layer on top. My acrylic, once it dries, it's not going to reactivate. So I'm going to just paint. I'm going to tape up. I'm going to tape and paint the surface. And I just want to do the front red on this. And then we're going to chalk. I'm going to chalk the kind of fireworks in white on top there. And I think it's going to pop nicely for us. So, and I did just open these up. Let's see if I can find my end. There it is. And I'm just going to run this around the star just to protect the edge, because if not, I will end up going around the edge. I'm going to see if I can't do it in one fill, in one big tape. And you know I'm not a perfectionist, so I'm just eyeballing it, and good enough for government work. And if you work for the government, I'm not meaning to be offensive towards you. Alright. So, let's see. So I'm just running it down the peak on the one side, and then onto the point of the other star, the other point. Let's pull that. Kind of got wonky. And all I want to do is keep the edge white, just because it is going to be on my mantle, and you may see it from other sides, you know, other angles. And this is just blue painter's tape, which I go through quite a bit of this. I use it quite a bit in my projects. All right, and I'm just gonna clip these at the peaks, at the points, so I can lay it down. Let's see. So I'm just gonna fold them in, because we'll peel this off before the paint fully dries, which is just a little trick for stenciling and stencilers. If you wait until the paint dries, just like with chalk, you'll end up pulling the edge up with you. I don't know that he has a direction. Just kind of saying, actually he might. This might be top. It's not exactly, the points aren't exactly the same. All right. So this is just, I picked it up, I'm sure, at Walmart. I've had this a long time. I kind of bought a whole little set of them, and they've been super handy. And it is the right red, kind of fire engine red. They call it lipstick red, but you know what I mean. All right. And this is just a foam brush, and I dipped it in water just to help spread this a little bit. Might need more. I'm going to cover it, and then we're going to put this off to the side and let this dry. And we'll come back to it. I actually was looking at this, the firework, specifically the firework one, and I've seen people do where they did each of the, it's easier if we're looking at it. So they did the fireworks in white, and then they did the little rockets in red, but it really doesn't pop. But I saw somebody share, there's a designer site, and the girls are very good about sharing ideas, and somebody did a full red one, and then they chalked white on it, and it looks marvelous. It looks marvelous. Okay, so let's let this dry. I might have to put a second coat on it. It's kind of looking a little streaky. Again, I'm not a perfectionist by any stretch, but I don't want streaky on my mantle. All right, gonna sit that over there. All right, so the colors I pulled, Cadet, which is the, it's a really good 4th of July blue. And I just dribbled. Let's see if I can't get this off. They're just crusts from me opening the lid, flakes. And they fell onto the red. So this is just Cadet, which is a great blue if you're looking for 4th of July colors. The red I picked is the Candy Apple Red, which is a great red. It's also a good Christmas red, although I think we used, what was the color we used a lot of? I want to say Sherbet, but I know that's not it. What was the color we used? It was like a deeper red. It'll come to me. It will come to me. So I'm just going to move this out, let that dry some. Let's talk about these two. So I want to do this. I want to chalk strictly in Cadet on this. So I have a red one, I have a blue one, and this will have the white stars on it. Because where the little green spots are, the stars are going to stay white. And then this one, I think we're going to use red and blue to kind of chalk both colors along here. So this one's going to take me a little bit of time to do. This is a really cute set. If you haven't seen it done, thanks for hanging out. I think it'll be worth your time. I try never to waste your time. Try to always do something either educational or beneficial or fun with our time. All right, let's go ahead and give this guy a little bit of wax on the wood. Some people don't wax these. If you read the directions, the book, it does recommend that you wax their wood. So right there it meets my criteria to wax. This one we're definitely going to wax because it's wood and it's painted. Actually, I'm going to wax both of these while I'm hanging out. Let's go do this guy too. While I'm hanging out with the wax. So let's see. Do you have cicadas where you live right now? Are you in the cicada zone? They are coming up out of the ground. They are just so lovely. And my neighbor's dog was out there eating them. I said, I think he's eating cicadas by the tree. Ugh. My dog hasn't shown any interest in them yet, which I'm very glad. I'm very glad. All right, gonna let that dry a sec. Let's go ahead and fuzz this. Now, when you're doing these shapes, this is the same situation as the Christmas trees and the, what else do we do? The Christmas trees and the pumpkins, that the sticky stuff is in the blue. So most of the sticky stuff is going to be hanging off the edge of your item, of your star in this case. So it just takes a little bit of finesse to line everything up. And then when I chalk, I'm probably going to chalk from the center and work my way outward, because I really don't want to move the, you know, there's not as much sticking to it. It's just being held down by those little, the little blue stars. Did I buff that? I'm gonna pull that off. I'm gonna try buffed. My short-term memory. And actually what it is I'm talking. So, wax and then buff. Wax on, wax off. Wax and then buff. And then line your star up. And these look like they fit perfectly. Sometimes they're a little bigger, sometimes they're a little smaller. Doesn't matter, just do the best you can. Stick it down. See, it wants to move on me because there's a lot more screen than there is sticky. So I am going to put the paste in the center, and we're going to pull to the points. I'm really looking for a small squeegee. Let me see. Let me see. What's in my little... There we go. That's what I want. Okay. All right, let's make sure it's down. I'm going to plunk this in the center, and that should be plenty. I'm going to kind of hold and pull and turn. So once I start getting the paste down, that helps secure the, but I want to make sure that I'm not seeing any white anywhere. And then if I have excess, pick it up, put it back in, use it for later. Okay, what do you guys think? What do you think? Let's see. All right. Perfecto. All right, ta-da. All right, I'm going to plunk that in the water bath for a sec. And just move this up out of the way. So we're doing 3 things tonight. All right, let's quick clean this transfer because you know we can't leave it. Can't leave it hanging out. I don't want to put this away because I think I'm going to need it again. I have a net that's joining us tonight. I'm not sure why or where he's coming from. Like a fruit fly or something. All right, I broke out a new, this is what a new board eraser looks like, but I'm going to go ahead and use my one from last night because I'm going to stain it with the blue. You see I'm cleaning. Am I too far down? Let's see. Turn it over. I got a little bit of blue. A little bit on this side. Oops. Come on. Little bit. Alright. Put the backing back on. Shiny side. Back down. Then just put this over to dry. Let it hang out. I'm going to move my stars and stripes, stars out of the way. All right, let's move to this guy. All right. So we need to wax, buff. We waxed. Wax on, wax off. I think what I'm going to do is try to do like red, blue, kind of in stripes across. And for the sake of time, you know I'm always working a little faster when I'm on live than I would be if I were just down here crafting. Because I respect your time. I'm not going to worry about if I, you know, add other words, because you could be super anal and do, you know, USA red and then in the home blue, but I'm gonna do it in just rose. Kind of make it striped. All right, just lining it up. Okay, I think we got it. All right, so I have the tiny, I have this. Actually, before we start this, let's go back to this red and add another coat of this so it has time to dry. Because acrylic does dry fast. I do want to pull the tape. See, I'm trying to get rid of those streaks. Getting rid of those streaks. I'm concentrating when I stop talking. Okay. All right, we're gonna let this dry and call this good enough. Put that up there. All right, so I have the blue mini squeegee. I have red. I did open it, but I haven't stirred it. It says candy apple red. These are both old pastes. These are both old formula. I don't think I have the creamy dreamy in the 4th of July colors yet. I don't think I have. How's everybody doing? I haven't checked in. Everybody good? Have any questions? Thanks, Nancy. You like the little star? Okay. So let's do this. Let's do it blue first. And then how about freedom and celebrate? So this isn't a big project, so I'm not too worried about the paste drying while I'm futzing. It's a technical term there. Do you guys futz? Let's see. But let's do bottom pieces here. Anyway, I wanted this primarily to be white. I got the blue and I'm going to have the red. All right, let's see. This red's a little chunky, but I think I can get it to work. If I can't, no sweat, we just wipe it off and try again. And I get a different paste. We'll get purple if I mix them. I do like purple. It's one of my fave colors. That and green. All right, lots of left over there. Let's see. All right, let's just pull this. My little water bath's gonna be purple. And I am working fast, ladies, sorry. How many of you am I keeping up from going to bed? Because I know some of you told me that when I switched a little bit later. All right, ready? Did it work? Yes, yay! Yay, shout this real fast. That has a ton of red paste on it. Pushing that up out of the way. So one more to go. And the last one's going to be super easy because it's just a white, overlay. Nothing fancy. Honestly, I still have my Easter bunny up on the mantle. I like him so much. I haven't taken him down. He's still up there. I can change him to something more summery, because we are getting there. So it looks like the red is definitely staining this for me. It doesn't affect the silk screen, it just makes it look a little colored. Okay, a lot colored sometimes. I had a lot of red paste on here. All right, I'm going to dip it again just because I have a lot on that top. Just rinse it off. Okay, and the back side. I still have a lot of red paste on here. And I have a lot on my hands. Holy cow. Just using my little handy dandy sprayer. Haven't picked one up. They're really handy. I'll spend a little more time cleaning this guy later. He's still a little... My water bath is kind of seen better days. It needs to be cleaned again. All right, let me move that. Move this. Okay, last one, the red. Let's pull this tape. Actually, I might need to hit it with a hair dryer too. Let's go ahead and pull the tape though. Let's see. I know, I'm sorry, I'm off. And again, you don't have to do this. I just wanted it to keep it from going across the edge, you know, down the edges the best I could. So I'm getting my fingerprints on it. That's how you know it's mine. It's got my fingerprints. Alright, so alright, that is acrylic. We're going to grab the heat gun real fast. Just give this a quick once over. Put him over here. You guys can look at him while I'm drying this. Okay. You know the meme, tell us you're a crafter without telling us you're a crafter? I could enter that today. over my hands. All right, so wood and paint it has 2 of my criteria. So we're gonna quick put a layer of wax on it. This way, if the transfer should pull the paint off the surface, it won't ruin my transfer. If the paint does stick to the transfer, odds are you're done. You're cooked. You're gonna need a new transfer. Right, let's let that dry. I think there was one time I tried painting something and I fuzzed and fuzzed and fuzzed and it still pulled the paint right off the surface, and I think everything got thrown away. I didn't even try to salvage it. I just gave up and got rid of it. All right, so this one is this guy, and we're gonna chalk him in white. And I'll do the same thing where I put it in the center and work outward, just because I'm less likely to move everything. All right. He's a big one. My dog is super happy to have me back. He's been by my side all day. You know, he thinks I'm running away if I'm gone any amount of time. And a couple of days was just too long for him. All right. A couple of days was more than he was willing to. I'm surprised he's not letting me know he misses me right now. He must be napping. Okay, buffing. Let's pull this off. All right, you can pull this down. I know I'm a little bit lower on the screen, but it's easier for me to reach it. So I'm just looking through the transfer and finding the edges and lining them up the best I can. Alright. Alright, so we're going to start in the middle and work outward. This is a new formula paste. It has that protective coating. My hands really are a mess. It has that protective coating. I'm just going to dip and pull. Dip and pull. Sounds like, was it Legally Blonde? She had to snap and bend, or whatever it was. She dropped her pen to get the UPS guy's attention. Alright, so I've got all that excess, put it back. It's good for your next project. No need to waste any. These are so darn cute. You guys need to go make some. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this does. Look, look, look. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. My water bath is so dirty, I'm not going to put the white transfer in there. It's going to end up being purple. So we painted red, we chalked in white. We left it white, we chalked in red and blue, candy apple, and Candy Apple and Cadet. They're perfect 4th of July colors. And left it white and chalked in Cadet. So I've got red, white, and blue. And they're going to look great on my mantle. And I will quick take a picture for you and post it. Hi, girls. Hi, everybody. And if guys are on here, hi, guys. So I'll post a picture of these. I will put the link in there. I'll link the stars and the transfer, so it's just one click and you can order both. Then that's assuming if you need to add paste, you'll have to add your paste colors to it. I do have a class in Catonsville if you're in Maryland coming up on Thursday. I do have seats left. Please come join us. I'd love to have you. If you haven't done so, will you do me a favor? Facebook is kind of being wonky with my videos. And anyway, and I never say this, but if you wouldn't mind liking the video, and if you have somebody you think would like to see it, share it for certain. But no need, if you don't have anybody that's going to like it, don't share it. That will help my numbers for Facebook and hopefully start picking up my people again, because I don't think everybody's getting to see stuff. So thank you for hanging out. I'll post the things, I'll post the picture, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Have a great rest of your Monday. Bye, girls.